Hey guys, this is Umberto from Max Fitness and welcome back to my channel. With today's video I'm gonna show you a few exercises and stretches you can perform while being at the office that will help you to get a better posture and fight against those rounded shoulders. Let's first have a look at what is a typical office environment and the sort of setup that you can find in there. A good office setup will have adjustable chairs. You're going to have adjustable desks as well, and possibly a different position for your keyboard and mouse in order to not stress too much your wrists and your shoulders. But not all of those setups are sometimes happening to be in an office environment, especially if you just join a new company and you work in a new job. You're going to have whatever it was left from the previous person most likely. So obviously you're gonna have to spend many hours sitting in front of a computer, and so days. Those positions tend to be really stressful to your body because somehow you're gonna have to look at something really closely, so you're gonna get closer to your screens, you're gonna get bored, so you're gonna change position to a more relaxed one. There are lots of things that can go wrong in so many hours. Most of the people suffering of rounded shoulders posture, they're more likely to keep this particular position at the desk. They're gonna lean forward, they're gonna have rounded shoulders forward as well, and possibly a little bit of a shrug is happening at the same time. All of those combined are gonna create a lot of stiffness around your chest, your traps, and your shoulders. When you hold muscles in a shortened position for way too long, they become shorter even after you try to get out of that position. So what they're actually doing is shrinking at the front and lengthening the back. So the back is actually getting weaker, and that's something that you're supposed to sort out somehow in a gym environment or possibly at home. That's something you cannot really take care of in an office environment. And then obviously we have the stiffness created at the front. All these muscles have shrunk now and they need more a stretch, a release to go back to what used to be the original position. So let's look now first at what you can do to relax those front muscles. The first stretch I will go for is definitely hanging. Now you can use a door frame, as you're not going to put your entire body weight on the frame itself. What you're trying to do instead is having something to stop your arms and keep them in the same position basically, so you can stretch them and elongate the muscles to the point that you feel your shoulders relaxing and moving upward. I'm not asking you to shrug, I'm asking you to relax into that position. Most of your weight is going to be on your feet. You're gonna bend your knees slightly just to get more of this stretch. But again, your arms are gonna stay in position relaxed. Once you realize there's been a physical change on your shoulders position and you feel them more relaxed, you feel them moving upward without shrugging though, then you can start to push slightly forward. What this one does is try to stretch the chest muscles a little bit more and so increase this thoracic capacity to be open and wide. The next stretch I will go for is another stretch for your chest, but this time is more a bouncy stretch. It's more using a ballistic method. What we are doing now is we are stretching your arms, rotated outward, and bring them all the way back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. This will happen with a certain speed. You want to feel like there is a bounce reflex at the peak of the exercise, and you will repeat this for a few minutes. The idea is to actually feel the chest muscles as stretching, but at the same time you don't want to overdo it. Do not try to go with a very high speed backward to the point that you can actually pull the muscle. After performing those two stretches, I will go for another ballistic stretch for the chest, but this time we're gonna start from a hands forward position and we try to pull them back, bending the arms. Again, we are rotating your thumbs out so to get this external rotation, And we are just trying to hit a different angle of the chest muscles. So again, we are trying to relax a different part of it. As we don't have really much time to stay in an office and do exercising, we are there for work, we're gonna have to move on straight into something that can help you with the strengthening of the back muscles, so you can hold yourself upright better without suffering of this stiff neck on your traps, or you feeling the tightness on the upper back. So the next drill is actually a combination of movements I put together, especially for my clients, so they can perform it at the office or at home. You don't need any equipment, it's all body weight, and all you have to do is just to start the motion holding your hands crossed behind your neck and bring your elbows back, squeezing your shoulder blades. Now, if you are in a very extreme case of around the shoulder, you're gonna find your traps trying to kick in and do most of this movement. Your traps are the muscles at the top of your neck, on the top of your back, just right behind your neck. And again, if they are overworked already, they will try to kick in and be the prime mover when you're performing this drill. So the starting position, as I said, cross hands behind your neck, bring your elbows back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. You should be feeling more the mid-back being engaged and working instead of any other muscles, especially around your neck. Your elbows should not be low, they should be kept roughly on a 45 degrees angle, and they're gonna stay there for most of this movement. Hold the initial position for 5 to 10 seconds before you move to the next step. Now you want to spread your arms out, keep them still at a 45 degrees, and you still want to feel the same muscle working. You don't want to feel any specific changes. When you move your arms out, please make sure that you're not actually dropping them. Again, hold 5 to 10 seconds, and then you're going to move those arms a little bit higher up, closer to your head, and maintaining the same muscles engagement. You don't want to feel your neck muscles doing anything, or your shoulders. Hold 5 to 10 seconds again, and now you can perform a pull down. During this movement, you want to keep your elbows tucked to your body and your hands still pulling back. You don't want to feel the front of your body doing anything. The muscle engagement that you had at the beginning needs to be the same at this time, apart than the one that actually squeezing your elbows to your body. Hold 5 to 10 seconds, and after the pull, you're gonna bring your arms back up again just next to your head. Hold this as well for another 5-10 seconds, and you're going with your arms again at 45 degrees. And 5-10 seconds after, you're gonna bring your hands back to your head again. Hold this for 5-10 seconds, and then you can relax your elbows. That counts as 1 rep. And try to perform at least 3 to 5 repetitions while you're in the office. The idea is to get those mid-back muscles engaged for all the duration of each rep. If your breaks are quite reasonable and you still have time, you can also perform the next 2 movements. The first one is the A's. In this case, again, we are trying to engage more external rotation as we do it, so we turn the hands outward, and at the same time we squeeze our shoulder blades and bring the arms back. You want to hold that for 5 to 10 seconds and then release. It should not be an extreme squeeze, but you want to feel the muscle actually doing something. And the next one is actually focused on only external rotation, where you're going to keep your arms tucked to your body, and you're going to again externally rotate, thumbs out, and squeeze your shoulder blades. With this particular exercise, we are going to target more your rotator cuff muscles, so you're going to feel it more on the side, but you still not want to feel the back tightening position. Most of the shoulder drills that you just seen can be performed with resistance bands or with weights if you need. Possibly in a gym environment that would be ideal, so you can actually increase it or adjust the resistance as you need. That was all for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you need any other videos in regards of how you can improve your lifestyle, please leave your words on the comment space below, and I will come back to you soon. Till then, thank you very much, and I will see you again soon. Bye!